Areme High Chief Oberuakpefe Anthony Afin, member representing Oberuakpefe and Oberuakpefe Federal Constituency of Delta State. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, it's indeed with great pleasure and privilege I rise before you to respectfully lead the debate on general principles of the beef and act to establish the Federal University of Agricultural Technology, Oberuakpefe, to make a comprehensive provision for its due management and administration. The bill was first read the first time on this hallowed chamber on Thursday, 6th of February 2020. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a straightforward and ambiguous bill that seeks to establish the Federal University of Agriculture and Technology, Oberuakpefe, in line with the national policy on education. Mr. Speaker and respected colleagues, technology application to agricultural productivity is thought to be the solution to meet the food demand of the growing population of this country. In a rapid changing world, with the prospect of decreasing arable land due to urbanization industrialization, and desert encroachment, agricultural outfit requires a 70% increase in production level and efficient growth in harvesting, distribution, and consumption of the resources to meet its demand. Mr. Speaker and fellow colleagues, Chief Adogbe, former Minister of Agriculture, at the 2019 Annual Research Review and Planning meeting held at the Institute of Agriculture Research, Zaria, has advocated for a technology-based agricultural institution where we can produce and manufacture our own food, farm machinery as against importation. Mr. Speaker and fellow members, we are aware that most of the farm implements we use in this country are imported into this country. There is no university in this country of agriculture that teaches how to implement or how to manufacture implements. Most of them are theoretical. This institution is based on practical, on how to manufacture machineries and other researches for the development of our agricultural sector. Before now, even when as a child, when I was in primary school, when I wrote the common entrance, there was a question, or used to be a question, that what's the best way to diversify our economy? The best answer there with all the options A to F is agriculture. But to date, we've not been able to diversify our economy to agriculture. So this bill seeks to establish a university where technology, practical things will be done in the school, where machinery, if you go to other countries, equipment, farm tools, implements, machineries are taught how to produce, are taught the people how they can produce farming machineries like plow, hoes, tractors, harvesters, and what have you. So the then minister was emphasizing that we lack this kind of institution. So this bill seeks to take the place of that suggestion. Mr. Speaker, where we can produce and manufacture our own food and farm machineries as against importation as a means for sustainable food security and sufficiency for the nation's growing economy. Agriculture happens to be one of the oldest occupations of mankind, and it is practiced across the globe, including in high advanced economy too. Today, one may perceive agriculture to be a bit backward in the wake of technological advancement and emergence of new modern occupants. But just as technology and higher skills have added extra leverage to educational programs across disciplines, the area of agricultural study has arguably benefited mankind. In advanced countries, we see where a man or a farmer can take care of a whole district or country. But in Nigeria, we are still practicing peasant farming. We are saying in this bill that we need mechanized farming, and the only way we can do it is by teaching and also producing the instrument for such mechanization of our agriculture. History has it that agriculture contributed majorly to area revenue of the country in the 60s, but it was gradually neglected after the discovery of oil. In fact, that sooner or later, this area will depend on, will dry up, and the question battling for answers. How do we survive? The only way we can still survive, we have to go back to the old, of going back to the farms. And the only way we can do that is by going back to agriculture, thereby for us to advance from the peasant way is by going mechanized. The proposed Federal University of Agriculture and Technology, Oberuakpefe, to be domiciled, we want it to be domiciled under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. It will be specialized University of Agriculture that will introduce scientific and skill-based production and processing technology in the agricultural subsector. Manufacturing and production of farm tools, agricultural machinery, and other allied products are research on both food and cash crops. The only way we can advance our agriculture is by going into cash crop. You remember in the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, our reliance was on cash crop exportation, like groundnut, cocoa, and what have you. And the only way we can even improve on those ones is not by using crude implements, is by mechanization. And this thing needs to be taught. And this thing needs to be taught in university. Mr. Speaker, fellow honorable members, I urge honorable members to support this bill for second reading and possibly passage in subsequent time. I beg to second.
Support, please say aye. Sorry, Honorable Isiaka, I just saw your hand now. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it.
Agriculture and Technology, Oberuakpefe, to identify the agricultural and technological problems and needs of Nigeria, to find solutions to them within